battery can cover up to show you how to add the social media icons. Okay, so I'm doing this video just in case my battery is not. So I will begin with Instagram. I'll pick the icon, I'll come here, I will resize it and drop it here, and then resize it again, drop it here. I think this is okay. Okay, so I'll come and look for Twitter. Alright, so I'll bring in Twitter as well. I will drop it somewhere around here as well. Alright, so there will be spacing for right up, so I'll just bring the last one. Let me use YouTube. Okay, so I'll bring in YouTube, I will resize it. If you observe, I'm resizing it perfectly. Okay, I'm not holding any key, but in some Photoshop, if you are dragging without holding anything, it uses to shift, enter, left and right. And if you have your Photoshop version is that type, just hold down shift and resize. Okay, if you hold down shift and resize, it will resize without obstructing the original balance. And then if you want to obstruct the original balance in the version that is similar to mine, you have to hold down shift as well. Alright, so this is where we are. I'll come here, duplicate this thing here. I'll drag the layer up because currently the layer is back. I will make sure it's on top, and then I'll enter and say LTech. Let's do something like LTech. Alright, so my battery is not enough. Alright, so I will just type in the social media handlers name. So let's just use LTech Designs. I think this should do for now. Next is to move it to the appropriate location and reduce the size. Now when it comes to reducing size, just make sure that you're on your text. There are two ways to reduce the size. You either look for the properties bar, that is the text properties, that is by your right side here. You will see where the text font type, the size is. So you can either reduce it here, or you can as well select the text tool here and select your text. Use Ctrl A to mark everything, and then this text properties or text options appears at the top here, and you can reduce this place to reduce the fonts as well. So this is much more convenient. And also please take note that whichever tool you are using here, the properties always appears here on top while the tool is selected. Immediately you change the tool, another property appears. Okay, so there is no fixed tool there or fixed properties there. Is based on the tool you are using. So I'll adjust it and then duplicate it. Now there is another way of duplicating this. That method is taking or delaying you. You can just simply hold down your Alt and Shift. Alt plus Shift first. You select Alt first, then Shift. You will realize that your arrow button, your mouse arrow has now become double, the white and then the black. So just click and drag. Are you seeing? So I will do the same thing again for the third time, or second time rather. Alright, so as you can see, this is a lot more easier than the other method, so I'll just adjust the settings and the arrangement here. Alright, so and we are done. Now this is the particular design we've done so far. For your first design, I would say is not bad. Okay, so just follow me and reproduce similar thing, please, exactly as it is here. Please don't change anything, don't change color, follow the same concept and recreate this thing. Okay, tomorrow we'll be looking at your second design, another very interesting session. So if you have any question, you can always ask. If you are facing any challenge, you can always ask as well. I will encourage you to keep trying and keep following. As you can see, we are making progress. When you first join, you probably can't do anything like this in Photoshop, and today you are able to create this. I think this is a progress, so just stay with me. Before this project or this course is over, I'm sure you will know your way around Photoshop. See you in the next class.